Hi. If you're born on 2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th of any month, any year, then this is your reading. Because your Mulang adds up to be a number 2. When we add up your birth date, it becomes a number 2. And you're ruled by the planet Moon. And today we are going to look into how your Mulang will get affected by the energies of the year of number 9, because 2025 adds up to be a number 9. So Moon represents the mind. Moon represents our nurturance. Moon represents our feminine energies, our maternal energies of how we nurture the world, of how we nurture ourselves. Going back to that, Moon represents mind. So mind is also the cause of all our sorrows and our joys in life, right? Moon is about that shifts in moods, that many of you also tell me on Instagram that you go through these shifts of mood as per the moon cycle. Moon is also your kapha dosh in Ayurveda. It's cold. It's the hidden knowledge, it's the truths, it's the secrets, it's also intuition, creativity. Moon is all about emotions, fluidity, feeling like you're going with the flow, or being moody, as in, and choosing to feel your moods, as in when some or the other moods come to you. However, when we talk about the year of 2025, which adds up to number 9, it's ruled by Mars. Mars is practical. Mars is focused. Mars is courageous. It's all about taking initiative. Mars is actually a knight, a warrior, or a commander. And wars do not get affected by moodiness. Practicality does not get affected by moodiness. Your moods can be on one side, but you still have to get up and show up and fight the battle that you are in. So, interestingly, this entire whole decade of 2020 has literally the double moon energy. If you just focus on energy, 2020, 2021. So the entire decade has been having like double the moon energies. Just a random observation. So number 9 being number 9 this year is all about the completion of the numerological phase, because from next year onward, a new cycle starts. However, for you, the new cycle will actually start in 2027, because that is when it's going to be, again, the year's addition would be number 2. So for you, you are literally 1 year away, which is going to be your next year, in completion of your numerologically 9-year cycle. Number 9 generally is also about completion. It's about ending, releasing, new beginnings, and working with the energy of the Mars. It's about ambition, increased energy, victory, determination, boldness, endurance, stamina, leadership, strength, willpower. So if I have to put it very simply, I would just say that Mars is one of these strict guys, who sets you straight. Think of it like, that friend who's very tired of hearing your bullshit about, or whininess about something constantly. And that friend is now just being truthful or blunt to you for being foolish or stupid. And that friend doesn't want you or herself or themselves to revel in your emotions. So they just cannot have a heart-to-heart chat over tea or coffee anymore. And instead, they tell you to get back up, get up on your feet. Otherwise, I can't feel these emotions with you anymore. So that is what Mars is going to do to you this year. And I don't think that, this is easy. Like, imagine a friend telling you off that I can't listen to it anymore. You might feel all the more abandoned. You might feel all the more hurt. You might feel that, but nobody gets me. That's how you're going to feel in some parts of the year. Okay. So your whole year honestly can be summarized in this one quote, that good mood or bad mood, like it or not, tired or energetic, I will do it anyway. I don't care about feelings. I don't care about melancholy. I don't have time for it. I will just do it. However, there's a bit of a concern here that this Mulang needs to be a bit careful of, which is that, this sort of attitude is not that you tolerate the wrong, This sort of an attitude you would have to bring in, or Mars will push you to bring in to actually change your life. Okay. It's not about that, oh, if I'm in a unfair job or if I'm in certain unfair relationship, fine, I'll just show up, I'll do my bit. We are not speaking of that, oh, it must be my karma, or I don't know, it must be like a karmic bond. We are not going there. What we are saying is you get up, even if you feel, oh my God, my life is not working out as for me, you get up and you start changing things around to design the life that you want. That is like the key thing. Could be one of the better years for you. I know number twos can be very sensitive, very prone to emotions. So if you really make a change, it can be one of the better years for you. Now let's come to your health. So there's going to be a lot of confusion, conflict, and short bursts of hope and motivation. And the general theme mentally is going to be hopelessness. But like I said, you will not be given the privilege to sit with your emotions or bask in your moonly thinking, which is energies. I know number twos love to talk a lot about energies and how they are feeling energetically. I think this year you might actually realize that for some of you, it might also be simply a coping mechanism, because you would realize that how much you truly sometimes do not understand energies in its true manner, but maybe you're using it to just feel what you have to feel. You might also not get enough time to bask in your sadness or, your introspection, which I would actually say over introspection. Another thing you might want to be very careful of this year is do not be very curious about lives of other people's. You might also, become a bit of gossip this year. You might be very judgy of other people. You might be always trying to over inspect into lives of others, over analyzing into lives of others. Let me put this a little bit more softly. Yeah. So basically your mind is going to be, how we say that mind can fool you, right? And you can control your mind. So this year your mind might, fool you many times into believing that you're not good enough. You're not where you had to be. You have no power, no luck, nothing on your side. Because of which, when we are sometimes in a very low phase in our life, we end up judging other people a lot. We just want to, gossip about other people. We want to analyze and introspect lives of others because that's how we end up feeling good about ourselves. So this is something you would have to be extremely, extremely careful of this year. Think of yourself like you've joined the team of a knight or a commander in chief, like a true blue leader. A leader doesn't care for all these shallow, superficial judgments of yours. A leader always wants you to work together as a team. And the kind of authenticity you seek from others, or the kind of support you seek from others in this war-like situation from your own team on the battlefield, you would also have to extend it to others. So predictively speaking, there's a very strong chance of you being a little bit fake this year in certain interpersonal relationships. And all of this, I'm speaking in the health section. Why? Because this is basically an indication of your mental health. You're not going to feel very fulfilled in your life. And because of which this might just become one of the traits you might have to contain. This year might generally just go very busy. I see things picking up mostly after March, April, May. Mentally you would stay very busy this entire year. You would just feel that things, like there would always be a lot of questions in your mind constantly. You might also feel a little bit weak in your decision making because the moon energies in you, they function differently. And the Mars energies in you, they function completely, not in you, in the year. They are going to function differently. Mars would want you to make a decision, quick decision. But however, you would have a lot of fears. What if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? What if, I'm not looking at the right picture? What if I'm not looking at the bigger picture? So you would have a lot of conflict within you through the year. However, this is where the 2025's energies are going to push you to challenge yourself, get out of your comfort zone, of your emotional comfort zone. And the moment you would think of, I'm feeling moody, Mars will throw something at you, where you would have to just face things as they are and be a part of the race. So Mars will not give you enough time to stay in your moodiness. Physically, I would say please keep a balance between your active and your slow energies. Do not start something rigorous like, oh, I'm gonna like become slim in like 3 months and I go for rigorous workouts now. It may not be helpful. It might impact your body adversely. Listening to your body through the year is going to be very important. You don't want to constantly rest, but at the same time, you don't want to burn yourself out. Okay. If you're going to be starting with some workout, I would suggest start with something easier and softer, like yoga, something which is more about stretching than going very physically charged up in your workouts. You might also have a lot of frequent colds, or you might have increased issues, around your body. Like, you might sometimes feel, oh, I've got stiff muscles. I've got inflammation in my body. I feel this weird pain in my body. And like I said in the start of the video, do not attribute everything just to energies. Okay. This is going to be a very important year for you to break out of your comfort zone. What are our comfort zones? Our coping mechanisms are comfort zones. How we look at things is our comfort zone. What we choose to believe, that is also a comfort zone. Suppose if we believe that, oh, this can never happen for us, we're choosing to be comfortable in that belief. Because maybe breaking out of that belief requires work. Okay. For many of you, I would also advise if you can work with somebody who can guide you, like a therapist, that might be actually very pivotal and that might like really rake up Mars's energies. Because, like I said, Mars is a knight, Mars is a commander in chief, true. But ultimately, it's basically like a knight or a soldier does it does it in collaboration with the bigger political associates, right? Like at a global politics, things are decided, and that's where like the commander or the soldier just leads the fight, but the fight is for a bigger purpose. So you might need somebody who actually guides you through this bigger purpose. Now, let's talk about your traits. Your confidence it will increase this year, but I do see it happening only towards the last leg of the year. Before that, a lot of comparison attitude, a lot of feeling sad about yourself. Beware of gossip. Like I said, don't be a gossip this year. Do not be fake to people around because of your own emotions. It will impact you. You'll be a good conversationist also this year. You might actually get more interested in conversing to people. Now, see what happens is there's always two sides to the coin, right? So while you conversing more with people and getting more curious about people, and people also getting more curious about you is a good thing. But how do you use this information or these conversations? Like I said, do not be a gossip. Do not be a tattletale spilling from here to there. If people are trying to converse with you and they're trying to like bond with you, keep that authentic, keep that a bit pure. Okay, that's going to serve you well. Otherwise, next year there's going to be some very harsh lessons. You'll have a very practical mind. Again, most of the things for you, might start picking up in the second half of the year. You would start thinking more practically. But the thing is that there would be a lot of agitation and quick irritation in you, especially if you are young right now, if you are in your late 20s or early 20s, you would have a lot of agitation in you. Generally, overall, you would feel very different this year. I feel some sort of your own masks and your own mirage or how you saw yourself is also going to break down for you. You would realize both your strengths, both your problems within you, and you would I don't know if you'd want to bring a change, very frankly, because with number two, the thing is they are sometimes very involved in their emotions. So for them to take a step back and say, what do I really need to change is difficult, but it is advised that do try and bring a change. I also see some of you may really want to change your dressing sense and style this year, or especially your vanity kit. Like, you may start taking a liking to certain specific things like, oh, I've off late started love to wear a mascara, or I want to always carry a perfume with me, or I've tried to wear a particular type of clothing or my makeup style. I want to discover. You would enjoy that. Another thing that you kind of need to understand this year is that again, in the second half of the year onwards, you would start realizing that you need to be a little bit selfish. You need to be a little bit you first. Like I said, that number two also has the energy of nurturance quite a lot, right? But already what's happening this year is you're feeling maybe not very fulfilled in yourself. You're not celebrating your wins. Maybe many of you feel that you do not have a lot of wins anyway to celebrate for. So because of which your nurturance in this year, is just coming in being curious about other people, but not really sharing your nurturance. Because right now, this year, what is happening is you want to contain all your nurturance for yourself. That's where we have like one leg of it being a bit of a gossip part. But the other leg of it that we have is that you want to focus on yourself. And you should. So be a little bit practical when it comes to yourself. It's okay to choose yourself first. Okay? Do not be a bully to anyone this year. There would be an itch, there would be an itch to make sly remarks, bully certain people. Basically, I think this year is going to be very pivotal in really knowing who you are. Sometimes, you know what happens? We lie to ourselves. We feel that, oh my God, we are great people, this and that. But as we start doing things for others, we start realizing how it makes us feel. We start questioning a lot of things. And sometimes in that moment, we realize, oh, we completely don't want to be there for somebody, or we do want to do things differently. So this year is going to be very pivotal for you. Why? Because I think your value systems is going to change a bit. Your belief system is going to change a bit. You will actually realize who you are, and the ball is in your court. You can choose the kind of person you truly want to be and you want to imbibe. So there would be an itch this year to also bully people, make sly remarks, pass judgment calls, and especially for those who are born on 11th, the date 11th. Use your intuitions and gifts again for practical action. This is not the time to make a hullabaloo about your intuition and your gifts and your natural spiritual expeditions. This is not a time to just like revel in the beauty and the joy of that. This is about to use all of that to bring practical action. That instead of me getting mesmerized that, okay, how this works and how, oh, it's a sign. What is the sign trying to tell me and what is the immediate action I need to take? Let me do that. Okay. This year, I think it's also going to be important to learn this one thing, that you need to learn to apologize at the right places. Which means if you're somebody who's been apologizing at the wrong places, you need to stop that. If you're somebody who actually by the play of your ego, and I think nobody talks about this, Malank, from an ego point of view. Usually people are talking about Sun, Mars, Rahu when it comes to an ego. Jupiter, we talk about ego. But people with this Malank also have an ego. And I will elaborate on it sometime later when I'm uploading the video. Maybe I'll write up like a short text of what I mean by this. But what you're being told is it's okay to apologize at the right places. It's okay to not apologize at the wrong places, okay? So you would have to really understand that, who deserves an apology and who actually doesn't deserve an apology. And this is where I'm saying that your core is going to shake up a little bit this year. Your value system, your beliefs, how you see yourself versus how people see you. So it's a very interesting year for you. Now let's talk about your family and relationships. I have already established that you're going to be a bit irritated and agitated through and through, and this could be especially with one of your parent. Whichever parent has been more nurturing to you and embodies the values of maternal instincts and maternal nurturance, with that parent, you're going to have a bit of a power struggle. That parent, you might feel, could be a bit of a bully to you as well. And this is where, again, I'm saying your value system is going to come into place to change few things of how you saw up until life till now. This can be a very important year for all of you if you really understand what is it that you need to change. If you really make a tweak in your coping mechanisms, and if you really, instead of letting your mind rule you, which is the predominant thing with this Malank, if you learn how to tame your mind, it's really going to be very impactful. So with one of your parents who embodies more so the maternal instincts, could be a father figure, could also be a mother, you are going to have a bit of a power struggle. You might feel that they're being a bit bullyish to you, which I also feel, as like that little child sometime, who's bullied at home. We've all seen those movies, right? Like sometimes a child is bullied at home because of which they're out bullying in the world, or like they're being a bit of bully or being a bit of mean to other people in their school, college. That is the kind of energy, if I have to put an analogy, that you feel so bullied by your life up until now or by certain things that you might bring a bit of a mean streak to cope with it to other people. And this is where you would have to change the power dynamics. What will happen is you might see that other people are growing more in life. And you might feel that, no, I'm still stuck there. Other people are getting ahead. You might have a lot of comparison attitude with others. And this is where you have to channelize the energy of Mars in a positive manner, because Mars is saying, hey, you can also do all of that. You just have to get out of your head and get out of your mind. And because if you're not able to do that, you would be channelizing these emotions of, oh, other people are moving ahead, or, like the self comparison, or like feeling bad about yourself. Then you would be channelizing it negatively by trying to pull down other people. It's like that, if I can't raise up, let me pull down others. This is what you have to be careful. Okay. Continuing, what might also happen this year is, if you have great relations with this parent of yours who has this maternal instinct for you, again, could be a father, could be a mother, or could be any legal guardian, then also, the kind of support that they might show you would also make you feel very agitated, because it's almost like that, you would feel, I know how to handle it alone, or I had a different idea of how I wanted to do it. Your support kind of ruined it for me. So there is going to be that tug of war, especially with this parent figure. It could also be a sister, who has maybe been a motherly figure to you. So that's one thing. Your social circle can increase this year quite a lot. You will make new friends. You will make new joyful friends. But again, like I said, this year, a lot of the things do not feel very authentic to me. They feel as if, after you have like come and hung out with these new friends, you might come back home and you might want to like gossip about them, or you might like, start comparing yourself to themselves. And you might then use that to just like feel more either bad about yourself, or like, I don't feel it's going to be good, authentic friendships that you might build this year, okay? There's going to be this foundational energy of, oh, everybody is doing better. Why am I not? And because of this, you might just be more prone to seeing judgment in other people, might be more prone to judging other people, even if there's nothing wrong with them. There's also a bit of a social climbing energy this year, and that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Especially like if you're doing your own business, that's going to be very important to foster like the right network, right connects, right? But you should want to keep your values and your goals very clear. If you're going to be if you're going to be a bit of an opportunist and you want to be like, climbing up socially, what do I mean by being clear is that if you know that, you are also bonding with somebody, or, like trying to foster a relationship with somebody, because maybe that can help you in your career, or that can help you in a short phase of your life, keep it like that. Do not go overboard in your dynamic with them. Do not let the other person be led on into going overboard. So as long as you're clear, again, the same thing, your values and your belief systems are going to shake up a bit, and you might have to imbibe few new, shed a few old. But as long as you have a clear value system of what you're doing, and your clear whys of what you're doing, why you're doing, it's not about wrong or right as much, but it's also about then not being fake, right? Or not being detrimental to other person, or like to the relationship as well. But again, there is a bit of social climbing energy, bringing in more networks, trying to nurture more bonds with people. That is a very strong energy. Only thing I would tell you to be cautious of is, do it only as much as you can live with. And you don't have to become closest of friends or closest of networks with everybody. Okay. Now, for all those who are married and committed, a lot of reaction from your partner can be expected this year, even you for that matter. Like, you could have, it's almost like that, whenever something is not going right, you would just come back home to kind of like put it on your partner and be like, oh my God, this also went wrong. This also went wrong. So nagging is possible quite a lot. What you are going to be nagging about, you might see it as care for your partner. But your care might actually feel very suffocating and aggressive to people this year. They might just feel that, why don't you like give us some space and you also chill a little bit. So best here again, just focus all energies on yourself. Like I said earlier also, it has to be about you this year. It has to be about you. You would be very good at managing work, home and personal self. However, like the irritation regarding adulting, regarding decisions that you have to take, your inner conflicts, that's going to be like there, at least in the first half of the year, you know. Honestly, short breaks every 3 to 4 months would really help you break this energy and calm down. If you're single, again, Mars would urge you to get out of your head. Make this a year of interesting dates. Some may end up finding somebody right for them. It might be just like, oh my God, we just clicked. We met for the first time and then there was a click and then we like felt like, oh my God, this could be it. Um, Again, while dating too, though, you know, your mind is going to be a bit confused between should I give in to the emotions? Should I be practical? Is this moving too fast? Should I take it slow? And this is where, again, like I said, that, you know, it's important if you engage with a therapist this year because you would need somebody to kind of like lead you. So while Mars as a commander in chief is maybe pushing you into taking all of these things, you would need like somebody in 3D to be like leading you into it because your intuition too may come at odd hours or faintly, because of which you would be even more confused. Um, Generally speaking, you may also have to put certain personal boundaries in place, you know, especially when it comes to consent regarding physical intimacy. You may want to have a chat with yourself on that. But a fun year to date and strong chances of you meeting somebody. Okay, now let's talk about your career. Honestly, this could really be your year, especially like in the second leg of the year, the second half. Oh my God. But that's only and only if you're honest to yourself and if you truly honor yourself, your skill set, and choose what's good for you. A high possibility of you completely moving careers or starting something of your own. There would be a strong inkling to do your own thing or, you know, be at a position of recognition or leadership. Um, in a Malang video, I can't really tell if you would be getting it or not, but I would just say that, you know, you must keep on trying. Whatever you may do, overall in the year, if you're not like being recognized, being seen, then there's going to be a strong chance of dissatisfaction. So don't let the dissatisfaction affect you. You do your bit. You keep applying for new jobs or you keep like looking out for that role that you want. Do it with a renewed sense of hope because you would have a renewed sense of hope, courage and faith this year, more so again in the second half of the year. I think all these changes that will happen, right? Like in the initial first few months of the year, slowly your self-belief, you know, would be like through the roof. You would become more confident, more strong in your self-beliefs. And because of which you would realize that, okay, now that I am also showcasing myself in a certain manner and I feel a little bit healed, I feel confident in myself and fulfilled in myself, I can see that it's working because I'm being appreciated at work. When it comes to your finances, make sure that you're negotiating very well this year because there's a little bit of a chance that you may not feel compensated well enough for what you bring to the table. So make sure that you're fair to yourself. So yes, that was it overall for you, Malank number 2. Please let me know how you like the reading and the predictions. And if there is any part that you feel you can already sense it happening, then please make sure you comment below so that I know that if this is going on the right track or not. And also make sure that you're liked and subscribed to my channel. Alright, thanks. Bye.